Okay, it says we're live. I think we're live. Welcome in, everybody. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a good day today. It's a beautiful day, beautiful Wednesday, February 25th. Just a few days away from March. The 28th will be the last day. Let's go ahead and do something here. Get some volume down. Got a little chase going today. Just making sure everything's up and running here. Looks like it is. So get you back on the action. But what's going on today is a couple things going on. First of all, I do want to say hi to some of you folks. I see AJ and Andy's in here. Joshua. Let's see if I can get this chat to refresh this here. Maybe better to do it on my phone. Get the chat up. Just get that rolling. Close this out. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah. And he's been a member for 8 months. Let's go. Let's definitely go. Shout out to Andy, one of our moderators. Loading up on some coffee here. So Joshua, Bill, Raiders in, Maclita, Funk Seed, and Nadon. Who else we got in here? Hurricane Heather. Thank you for the blessings. We'll always take blessings. David Tokar was in. See, Lisa was in. A lot of good folks were in and are in. Whoops, don't want to do that. Almost accidentally did something to somebody. So, give you a little bit of a, before I just launch here, we have a little bit of a surprise today from the SPC. That's weather.gov. Here's NOAA. I'll show you what we got right now. Make sure we are on. Let's get my focuses so I make sure I can manage everything. Yeah, so we had a marginal risk was dropped down, plunked down today. You can see on here some storms are coming in from the west. So that's partially why we're out here. That is what's going on. Let's see if there was anything else I wanted to show you here. So let's look up the radar right now. Let's get this over. Oops, wrong radar. Wow, we got a severe warned out there. So let's investigate that right off the bat. Okay. Let's get over on the right radar. Boom, boom. So we got, they've gone severe on this stuff out by North Platte for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. These storms are tracking. Let's see if I can get you. They're moving fast. They're moving toward us awfully quickly. This says 37 knots, so I've seen some of them as high as 46. These storms are moving east at quite a good rate. We're out here, kind of a ways out, but if they're coming this way at 40 and we're going that way at 75, we will engage. So that's going on. We also are going to see if we can see any Sandhill cranes today, see if they're coming in. You see all these, all this radar reflectivity here south of Grand Island. just off to our west. That is likely flocks of birds. There's so many. They're either sandhill cranes or they are Canadian and or snow geese. So we're heading that way to see. It's not quite time yet for, it's not peak yet for sandhill cranes. So, but I wanted to get out here because of the warmer weather and see if we're a little ahead of schedule and see if we got some so that we're ready. And I am planning a sandhill crane stream full on. I've got some ideas for that. If I can pull it off and not get in trouble doing it and all kinds of stuff. So that is a plan, but we got a severe thunderstorm off to our west, so we'll be rolling toward that. And trying to make something happen today. It's just good to get out here. Wanted to get out today on a chase. Yeah, I've been missing a lot of stuff. There's been so much snow out east. See, Apricot Rose is in. Good to see you. Streamlabs is waking up. Beth Galloway is in. Hello to you. And a random Texan's in. Never stop chasing, he says. If you're a random Texan, you never stop chasing. Bill's in, and Bud WX is in. I like the name Bud. Way to go, guys. Chase is on. We're locked in. So we're currently, let's see, our location says Aurora. That's accurate. We just left Aurora, Nebraska. We haven't made it to the Platte River yet, so we're not quite yet going to see any flocks. Now the idea, since we're on our way to the birds, and we'll talk a little more about that, but and we might even try to intercept some of this, if they're around, some of the sandhill cranes tonight, just as the storms roll our way. But the coolest part is at dusk and at dawn. That's when all of the cranes, and at some point there's like over 1 million of them around here. They all come back at night from their feeding. They spend the day out in the fields, messing around and feeding and mating and whatnot. And at night they fly back to the Platte River and they land in the Platte River, and just, it's crazy. And they're usually, each group is only around for about 2 weeks, so it's a timing thing. OG Lurker, thank you for the hearts. And Purse Phone Storm, big howdy to you. Lock it in, bud. Getting censored. Getting censored. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but can you give us a little more context? Wouldn't be surprised if I'm not having a hard time getting censored. Aunt Joe's causing some issues. He's gonna have to sit out until he gets things figured out. How's Andy doing? So there's some videos out too. I've got a new video out on my channel, and since I haven't, a lot of people didn't realize that during the Enderlin EF5, which I was chasing with Mike Derlane, we were chasing that, and once we lost sight of that, and it curled off into the northwest. We were on the highway, I think it's 46, in Enderlin. We drove through Enderlin, and we drove across some damage, but not very much, so it must have went over the road and didn't cause a lot of damage, or at least we couldn't tell. It was so dark. But then a tornado spawned off of the Enderlin EF5, which ended up getting rated EF2. I think it was stronger than that, actually. We ended up getting hit by that tornado. And so I did a video about that. It's on my channel. You can go see that. And then also I see Freddie dropped a new video today as well about some close calls. So I guess this is close call day. Those videos are out there. Hope you enjoy them. Okay, we're closing in on. Whoa! Look at all the severe warnings out there. By golly, what's going on? All right, let's get back on. Let's get back on the radar here. Find it. Special weather statements and look at the special weather statements / severe warnings, man. They're popping up. So here we are, that time of the year, and we're driving west, so we got all kinds of glare. Let's see if that helps. But there you go. There's severe warning stuff right now. It's coming hard from North Platte. Hard from North Platte. Okay. All that pink you saw, that's actually red flag warning, potential for fires. So let's keep our matches in our pockets, and it's pretty dry out there, and there's a lot of wind and low humidity. Apricot Rose is jumped in with the 10 gifted memberships. Man alive. Thank you, Apricot Rose. Welcome to Storm Champion. Guys, welcome to Storm Champion. I'm hoping to get some Storm Champion content coming out. I want to do some stuff with NOLA, so I was kind of under the weather last week. I was down. I wasn't down terribly, but ended up getting COVID. That was, was sick. Not bad. I'd say 5 days. Really, really a bad cold. It was worse than that, but I did have a temperature and some cramps and headaches. One thing that did happen is I completely lost my smell. I didn't realize I had it. I was actually out chasing last week in Illinois. When I got home, I told my wife, told Melanie, I said, hey, I must have made my coffee really weak because it just doesn't taste good. She said, I'm giving you a COVID test. Oh, okay. So I took the COVID test. Sure enough, had it. And then I have completely lost all sense of smell. I can't smell anything. We have this really good coffee that we grind freshly, and it smells really good. And I put my nose up to it, and I tried as hard as I could to smell that coffee. I can smell nothing. Absolutely nothing. Hey, Deborah, thank you for that. I am feeling better. But I tried it again this morning, see if I could smell anything. No, I can't smell a thing. So the classic no smell deal, it completely took my smelling senses away. I'm hoping that will come back at some point, but other than that, I feel really good. But again, thank you for that super chat. Very much thank you for that. But my wife Melanie is now home, sick with it, and she doesn't feel good. And in fact, I took her to the doctor this morning. I think she's got a little rougher than me, so keep Melanie in your prayers. I don't know if she'll pop into here at all, but she's down. Just made sure she had everything she needed before we left. So guys, a lot of junk going around out there. But the good thing, and like the doctor said, it's pretty much it's a five-day thing. After 5 days, it was like, I had it this time last week, and on Monday I was like, wow, I just feel like it's gone. And last 2 days I just feel fine. I just take no medicine or anything. So praise God. Hopefully that's the end of this stuff. I see Jen's in, Cactus is in. Good to see you guys. Neighbor in Moorhead is in. Nuns is in. Bree. Derek from North Dakota. Lovely Chloe Smith. All kinds of. Christy is in. Guys, welcome in today. You can see those storms now on the horizon off to our west. We got spear warns out there. I don't know, they're warned for wind gusts. They just don't look very crazy, but they're blowing some wind, so we're going to take a little peek by some of the bird sanctuary stuff. I'm crossing the Pratt River right now. It's out there. That's where these birds come in, do some night. It's their night hangout. See, I'll pick it up here a little bit in case this guy has to. What's going on? So now we got more folks in here. Today is not really a big Sandhill crane chase. Today is more of a scope it out, check it out, see if any are in, see if any have come. I really think with this warm weather that traditionally in February they start coming back, so there ought to be some. But I'll keep my eyes peeled because we'll start to see them here once we get just going by Grand Island, and now we'll start to see if they're around. They're probably out in the fields. Champion for 3 months. Thank you for that encouragement, that membership milestone. Nothing like having a Taco King on board. Bunch of them out there. Pretty sure that was them. I will try to zoom in. You know, you're going down the interstate, we're going by pretty quick, but I thought I saw a pretty healthy dose of them there, and we'll get some more shots. Try to be ready quicker on the camera to zoom in. That was obviously a place where they feel kind of safe. That could have been geese also. So we also have the Canadian geese and the snow geese by the thousands and thousands as well. Alda. This is where we'll come back. See any? We'll come back to this exit tonight. end up having our big crane stream. Because that building over there is the, it was over there. It's back over there. That's like a crane center right there. It's like, that's how popular this stuff is. That's our severe thunderstorm, which doesn't look crazy severe, but maybe we're getting some practice in. Maybe we're getting some practice on the old warning system. So. Business of issuing warnings, then you definitely need to get some reps in so you're ready to go when the big time weather starts to fire up here. So we are what, 4 days, I don't know, 4 days away from March. Definitely start to see some severe weather start acting up, depending on the jet stream and the weather patterns. You can start to see some stuff happening. So here we are heading to lot of years, this time of the year, it's just super cold here. There's snow on the ground. It's sub-zero temps. That's not the weather pattern this year. It's a different situation. So out on the horizon there is starting to see some cumulus out there that's actually turning into some updrafts. That is where we're headed. Jennifer's in. She's giving us a reminder of the 1989-1990 when we had crazy spring weather. Okay. Whiskey Omega's in. Jumping in with some Spanish. Gotcha. Well, we're supposed to use English because there's not very many people know Spanish. I don't, unfortunately. I wish I did, but barely over 40 when I left. Out here it's 63, so got a little sun cooking out here. It's got the temperature up to 63. That's enough to get us some thunderstorms. I think this guy maybe is just, let's just, we're gonna put that guy behind bars. enough to make out enough stuff that sorry, Charlie, but that's yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So. Members, you got some special emojis that come with your membership, so you have those special emojis, so go ahead and fire some out when you feel like it. Doesn't have to be in any specific order. Well, there's Diane. Statement extends beyond. So we're out to Gibbon. Out to Gibbon. So here's our try to keep, there's our progress if you can see it. I'm sorry it's very bright in here. We're getting very close now. We're actually getting close to the severe slash special weather statement word noted storms. Here is the exit for Gibbon. Where's the other? Here it is. Parker is in, sharing on Facebook. Thank you. And IG now. I just plugged in the streaming camera. With a burger and fry. Thank you very much. Thank you for that super chat to get me a little meal. We'll take you up on that. We'll take you up on that as we get along the day. Some W's to Z for becoming a storm champion and for the super chat. Appreciate that. That's the way to go. Sign says Kearney 14 miles, so maybe we're not quite as close as I thought, but keeping our eyes peeled for any groups Kearney has a lot of cranes hanging out there in Kearney. It's actually a little bit warmer, typically western Nebraska. Who knows, maybe we'll pull in and see some hanging out. It is a little early, but I did see some. I'm pretty sure I saw a big flock of them back by Grand Island. They were all just kind of hanging low for the day. Cindy did Jesus. Stimpy's in. Chi-weenie Mom, Tammy. Thank you for that. Angela is in as well. Ibiki, WX. Ibiki. Just sounds Japanese. I'll have to look that up. Appreciate that support out there. As we're gearing up. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. I do see some birds out there. I see some of those birds. They look like snow geese, though. That's a bunch of snow geese hanging out there. I think those were snow geese. And if you haven't done it, turn on notifications. I did get a thing from YouTube that was telling me that there's a large percentage of my subscribers that do not have notifications on, so when a new video is posted, they're not getting notified. So I just posted a new video yesterday Sunderland EF2 tornado. So please check it out. Sweet Brit fan. Welcome into the chat. Richard, welcome, Storm Champion. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Richard Hernando. Highway South. Oh, sorry, Highway 44 South at the Kearney exit. So Shannon is informing us. Missed the big nor'easter. That was wet north of you. Okay, that says 34 and the phone is getting hot. Okay, sorry about that. So I just had a notification my phone was overheating, and now I'm trying to cool it down. So I had to cut the signal for a minute. Let's pull off and just see. We're at Kearney. We're going to get back on and go after these storms. I just want to see if it... Sometimes here... we got those cranes hang out here in odd places. See if there's any. We won't stay here long, but Kearney, Nebraska. Looks like my location finder is working.
K alert.
Yeah, let's just unplug that for now. Sometimes these birds do some funny things and hang out around the town, so just kind of look around, see if any are that way anymore. Yeah, I can. So let's go out this way. Kearney likes to think that they are the Sandhill crane capital of the world, but they get a lot of them. Give them that. I'm not seeing. See, they even got. Look at that. They even got a. They even got a statue here for the Sandhill crane. I'll let you fixate on that a moment while I scan around here. Told you they take it seriously here. Let's see, let's go up here. But I'm not seeing any. Is there an exit up here? That would be nice if it was. No, there's a bridge. Seeing any here, which means it might just be a little bit early yet for I did see some back at Grand Island though, so So we'll go back to getting on these storms that are coming down from the north. Good to get out here and check it out, because way to go, guys. Let's see. So the Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal risk for this area. And the threat is for wind, possible damaging wind gusts associated with the storms that we're about to encounter, because we're going to get out here. Here's our storms that we're going for. Right there. Now you can see them out there. They're sporting some rain shafts. Pick up some structure. We're lucky, a shelf cloud of some sort. Pretty quick, about 40 miles per hour on average. Still 60 degrees here, even though the sun is behind the clouds. Debbie's in. Stormy Nessie's in. Sharon. How big are the cranes? Good question. They are, because of their legs, they're pretty good sized. They have an incredible, you know that. When they land, it looks like they're parachuting the way they come down. So we'll try to pick up on some of that when we actually get our crane stream. We got some structure coming in here off to our west. That back storm is getting a little stronger. Be the one back in there to the right of the road a little bit. Just joining and you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and touch the notification bell so you'll be ready to go when we post new videos and live streams. Our storm rolling in, and here where we are, so you can see the day one. We are in the thunderstorm, and also in the center of the thunderstorm risk is a marginal risk for wind. So these storms are the primary, probably the only threat for these storms, but it's going to be wind for today. That's a pretty good structure there. You're seeing that right now. Let's just exit here as the stuff's coming in. and I don't want to just drive past it. It's coming in quite fast. Truck stop here. I'm trying to find an open space. There's a bunch of scraggly cheap trees here. Not a lot of good places to pull off at the moment. Maybe there's a road here. There's a road. Good timing, we needed a road. Get over on this side, just seems to be a little bit better viewing. Park on this side so that I can, it's such a lean over there, so nobody coming, so let's just park here. Okay. Here's this storm back here is a little bit stronger. Looking back toward it. We'll just hop out for a second here. See the gravel. A lot of gravel in Nebraska. A lot of gravel. So this is our bit of like almost like Mamadas type stuff right there, actually. What does that remind you of? Okay, stuff's rolling in. See, the gravel's kind of deep. When I used to, reminds me when I used to train for motocross, I would go running on gravel roads back by Lincoln, Nebraska, and I would run on in the gravel, in the deep gravel like that, just to get an extra. I thought that was like helping me, but it just reminded me of that. Thought I was Rocky or something, but okay, so it looks like they issued a new Oh, look at the lightning on the one south of the interstate. Let's see. See this? So what we can do as it gets toward us is that we have this road, plenty of roads to take us south. So maybe we'll let it come to us a little bit. Or we could try to, well, this one's tracking straight for us. The question is, how far away is all this, and do we want to wait for it? That one's kind of, last scan's kind of busting apart, and it's 21 miles away. That's a nice feature of Radar Omega. This one up here, that's actually 50 miles away, so we might have to drive towards that. Jennifer with the 50 bomb. Thank you for that. Jennifer Biddinger, 3. Some big W's out there for Jennifer for that support. Appreciate that very much. Since that storm, according to my measurement, is still 50 miles away, why don't we drive closer to it? Let's get some W's out there for Jennifer. Let's just drive. Let's see. Should we drive toward that one? We look on our reef on velocities. Yeah, velocities don't look that great. Maybe the one to our south. Maybe we'll go up to Elm Creek. And drop south on this one coming, and maybe we can catch some lightning. I don't know. One thing I miss about the CRV is it's a lot easier to turn around than this thing, but this still works. But the rear wheel drive, when I go to take off and I just touch the throttle, it just spins. Looks like an idle. There, it did, idled out. But this V8 just wants to spin the tires. Well, let's mosey on the interstate a little bit further. See what we can engage. some lightning strikes. I think that one just to the left, that stuff just to the left of the road, which is the Interstate 80. Never know, you might get a lightning strike out of that. And let me make sure I am still bonded. We are bonded right now to Starlink and AT&T. This thing. I don't know if you can see them, make them out, but they're out there. A whole bunch of them. Oh, look at them in front of us here. Look at the swarm of birds. The question is, what kind are they? They're taking off. Taken off. Are they geese or are they cranes? They are snow geese. They're geese. Where do they go, man? Where are they going? You can see these things on radar. That's the amazing thing, especially when it's not raining. Those flocks are going to show up on radar. Okay. Did anybody see anything? Or was it just me? Here, Elm Creek, and I go up another one. Got some strong cross north wind here, so gusty winds here, man. Gusty winds. one is starting to just kind of not look as good. So what I might do is turn around and go back and see if we can catch It's not looking very good anymore. This part right here is just not what it once was. If I can get back here in time, maybe we can catch some cranes coming back to roost. At Alda. About 46 miles, maybe 40. About 40 miles back to Alda. stickers out there to go along with your emojis. What's all this mean? What's going on? Whiskey Omega. What do you see? We need some conversation out there, kids. Start timing some people out here. Want some real conversation. Christopher, good to see you. Yes. You're asking, is it working? Yes, Ford. I think it's working. Still some pretty strong winds here. You can see this semi leaning a little bit. bunch of emojis in there for a while, but my end says we got 458 people watching, mostly lurking. Not many comments at the moment. So if the stream, if you can hear me and the stream is working correctly, at least some of you, type 1 in the chat. If it's not working, type 2. Look at the birds here coming over again there. They're up there. They're out there. Big flocks. Hard to see them, but they're out there. And the car passing in the same moment. Okay, here comes some ones. It's working. Okay, good. Hey, trust zone bag training. Okay. Kim Young, how you doing? There you go. Weather girl says yes. Alright, it's working. And you only need to do it one time. Girl's been a member, been a storm champion for 3 months. Appreciate that, Weather Girl. You're great. It's great to have you in the community. Patty Ice. Jesus, hi John from Lincoln, Nebraska. Thank you, Patty. Good old Lincoln. Lincoln's a great town. It's my hometown. My original hometown. None of this convection is showing up on the Hastings radar, from what I can tell, hardly. But it does show up on the North Platte radar. And this is what it's showing from the North Platte radar. The North Platte radar, the National Weather Service North Platte, the radar is actually at Thedford, I believe. And looks like we're gaining on the front edge of this stuff. But then when I switch it over to the Hastings radar, which is actually located at Blue Hill, oh wow, it showed up well. Even much better. I don't know why it wasn't showing up earlier, but now look at it. There you go. So it actually shows we're right in the middle of this cell, so it wasn't showing up before. But there we are. There's our location. So since we can't see a lot while we're in this thing, I'm going to try to drive out in front of it and get back up to Alda. See if we can get any crane coming back to the Platte River. There we go, though. It wasn't showing anything before, but now it's showing up, so we're right in the middle of things. Works good. Tell you, it feels good to feel good. about 45 new subscribers so here on the stream. But welcome in and glad you are part of the channel now. Glad you are subbed in. Don't forget to turn on those notifications. Look at all the geese out there. Is there a way we can get out there to see that? Is that private property? Private road. I'm not sure we're going to see any geese, but man alive, let's see if we can go see those. I mean, see any Sandhill crane, but there was maybe 100,000 geese over there. And I also see some flying low, so let's see if we can get over there and see that at least. Flying down low on the Platte too. They're taking off. I don't know what we're going to get to if we go out here. You can see taking off up here, guys. Low to the ground, low to the ground. Let's see. What happens if we come out here? Deep sand here. Just hope I don't get stuck out there. You guys see the snow geese? You guys see any snow geese out there? Type 4 if you see snow geese. And in the air as well. Looking straight into the probably got water on the camera lens. Come on the hill over there. Trying to give you a look at them, but sorry it's so. And then they're in the water. That's not snow, that's snow geese. They're in the water over there, just mega. Not only Sandhill crane out here, but there's Sandhill geese. We're gonna call them Sandhill geese. And then they're on the bank over here too. This is just a fraction too. I mean, they're from here all the way to the Grand Island. But these are the snow geese right now. I think I just buried myself, so I gotta be careful here in this sand. Are you seeing anything? Is that Nathan?
Yeah.
How you doing? John McKinney.
Oh, what's up, man?
Yeah.
What are you doing down here?
Oh, I would. Yeah, the marginal, and then wanted to see if any Sandhill crane were making it out, but
What's that?
I wanted to see if there was any Sandhill crane yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Massive snow geese. I gotta show these people. That's Nathan Moore right there. He's a professional storm chaser.
Right now?
Yeah. He's a long-time professional storm chaser. Nathan Moore.
Yeah, I came out with I live here, so I'm hoping to see a little lightning, but I haven't seen nothing.
Yeah. I was hoping to also, but actually this storm now right in front of us is getting kind of strong. I'll have to put it in four-wheel because I think I'm burying myself already.
Have you ever been out here at dawn?
Out here?
Yeah, right here?
No.
We've been like 30, 40 cars here watching Geese.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Crazy.
I'll bet. Good place to watch them. You gonna do a lot of chasing this year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are you full-time at it?
What's that?
Are you full-time?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I'm still working on
Okay. What do you do there?
IT.
IT. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I thought I knew you got a degree or something there, but
Yeah, all over.
yeah. That's Nathan Moore, man. Freddie and I used to compete against Nathan Moore all the time chasing.
I didn't hear your last question.
Oh, I knew you had gotten a degree somewhere. Years ago you were working on something.
Yeah, GIS.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost having a meteorology degree, but since I'm still there, I'm permanent, and I was like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Old school.
Right.
So I got pretty much one more year. When I turn 55, then I can access my 401k and go full-time.
Okay.
So
There you go.
that's kind of my plan. One more year.
I worked at Central Community College for 3 years, and then I did supervised some faculty out in Kearney,
Okay.
out here in the career and technical side of things, though.
Sure.
But yeah, I just remember the old days. Freddie and I were always trying to outdo you on the storms, but it was tough. We did a lot of
Yeah, right. Look at you guys now.
we did a lot of chasing back then, but we didn't see anything hardly.
You guys have gone to the moon. It's awesome.
No, it's
Yeah.
not really, but yeah.
Are you both going to be on Omega again this year?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw your name on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. We'll try to get something going. Yeah.
Earlier this week, this lake, I know where you see the snow geese now, but the whole lake was full.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they come here and they hang for about a week and a half, and then they go.
Yeah, we got something like that up in Columbus, too. We got a lake up there where the snow geese, a whole bunch of them hang out.
I think the cranes are still about 2-3 weeks away.
Yeah, I know some of them start coming back in February. I thought I saw some over by Grand Island, but
Might have to with how warm it's been.
yeah. So I'm probably going to do a stream on the cranes
There you go.
in March.
Yeah, they get that up there kind of, you're talking about kind of Norfolk area up in there?
Well, Alda.
Alda?
Alda's got a place right on the Platte River where you can view them.
Okay.
So Freddie and I did a stream there a couple years ago, and they come in at dusk.
Right.
They all land in the river.
Yeah.
Then they take back off at dawn. So
There's a funny story. We got a place, there's a place about 2 miles that has, actually has like a little bread and breakfast that you can stay at.
yeah,
And I was down doing a hurricane with some friends in Florida, and we were on the Outer Banks doing this, doing the hurricane thing. And this lady was like, you know, you guys can't really be here. You need to be going. We ended up talking with them for a little bit, and she's like, yeah, we just got back from doing the cranes in Kearney. And I'm like, that's where I'm from. I'm from Kearney. So
Yeah.
You guys are up there doing the cranes, and I'm down here in your territory doing the hurricane.
yeah. There you go.
It was really funny.
Wow.
So
I had to get some video of you for Freddie to see you.
what's up, Freddie?
I don't know if he's.
Yeah, I was actually
Hey.
door dashing, and then I saw a severe thunderstorm warning. I was like, well, all right.
Yeah, they threw a little marginal, but
Hey, John.
yeah, Diane.
I needed to let you know that the YouTube is glitching really bad.
Is it?
Yeah, the chat is like some glitches. And then the characters are like really bizarre.
Okay.
It's like a foreign language.
Okay. Is that just a YouTube thing, or is it?
I think it is just a YouTube thing.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't know if restarting will help or not.
Yeah. All right, I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay.
As long as they can still see stuff. Thank you.
We can see you and hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thanks, Diane.
Okay. You betcha. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye. I don't know. I guess YouTube's. They say YouTube's glitching out in the chat or something. I don't know.
Really? They were having problems last week, too.
Really? Wow.
I didn't go live on YouTube. I wasn't expecting to actually be doing much. I'm really surprised how much it's raining for 32. How much rain we're getting for.
Yeah. Well, it was 63 degrees here earlier, so.
Yeah.
Might even be a little snow on the northern part, but nah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, just kind of, wanted to get out and do something, because
Been a long,
Well,
slow fall and winter.
and the snow is all out there on the
Yeah.
East Coast or lake effect way out there. It's
Yeah. It's been
been-
a long, boring winter. I mean, I'm not complaining because it's been nice, but
yeah,
as far as doing any kind of chasing,
right. As far as I don't particularly like the snow. I like it to be gone, but for chasing,
yeah.
wow. Let's see. Something's wrong with YouTube, but I don't know if I just end my stream. What do you use for streaming?
As far as
Do you do like Velobox and stream?
I use a live view.
Live View. Okay, Live View.
Yeah, I've been using that for about 5 or 6 years. 3 modems, 2 Starlinks. That's it.
Yeah.
Bought them all.
Yeah. Does it seem to work pretty good for you?
Yeah, so last year was the first year I started using 2 Starlinks. So I have one Starlink that's kind of facing that way on the roof.
Yeah.
And I put one up here and I face it that way.
Are they minis?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And so like when I'm going to a storm, like this one might struggle because of the tower, the cloud tower, and this one's doing really good. But and when vice versa, when I'm leaving, this one would be doing good, and that one's struggling.
Then do you bond the two or what?
Yeah, I put one on Wi-Fi, one on Ethernet.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I got my modems on USB.
Okay. I just started running Starlink, and I just bond it with Moblin on the app. So AT&T and Starlink, and if Starlink isn't working well, then I'll bond Verizon and AT&T. But
There you go.
but now Freddie's gone to that ISB tech thing.
Let me mute myself really quick.
Big. Yeah, me too. Hold on. Mute here.
See how it goes, I guess. But I wanted to test it a little bit before I
Yeah,
dove in.
sure. I'm still a little too cheap to go that far yet. The Starlink was a step up for me.
Oh, and it's a huge.
Yeah, I got 2 cell services and Starlink. I can only bond 2 at a time, but
When I first started with Starlink, I bought the high performance one, which was about this big.
that's what Freddie has. He's got the big one.
The high performance?
He's got the home version.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have that, and it's better than these Starlinks. But when I had that, and I got the initial Starlink Mini, it didn't work very well. So, I mean, Starlink Mini has come so far that I took the other one off. I'm like, I don't even need this big thing anymore.
Wow.
So,
Wow. Well, it's good to know. I'm running this year, and I still try to stay on a low budget when I'm out here.
dude, I totally respect that.
Yeah. I try to get as much as I can for as little as possible. But
Well, you afraid of kicking ass, that's what it is.
well,
I watch you guys a lot when I'm not out there.
Freddie's. I just recently dropped my full-time job, so I'm 65 now. So I'm supplementing a little bit of my 401k right now, you know, to get going a little harder. But we'll see. If not, I can always go back and grab it. I can always go back and grab a job, you know.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Next year, I kind of want to go RV life
Oh,
and kind of migrate during
Uh-huh.
the year. And just DoorDash if I need extra money.
okay.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. My kids are gone. This is the first year my kids are gone. I'm sure you probably know what that's like. And it's
Well, I still actually have. I got 5 kids. Still have two at home, but one's a senior this year, and the other one's going to be a senior next year. But they're pretty self-sufficient.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Some people are watching your stream that are on my stream, and they're playing sound alerts to see if they hear it on yours because I'm muted.
oh, they wanted to hear what you're saying. I'll tell you what he was saying, guys. No, I got the secret now. No, I'm always, you know, Freddie's got his secrets too, and I do, you know, and he's always like, don't you be saying anything, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't. But yeah, well, shoot. Yeah, I got to looking at you, and I was like, wait a minute, I know that guy. Once you rolled the window down, once I rolled my window down, looking over there, wait a minute, I know this guy, because I saw this stuff, and I was like, that looks like stuff for a storm chaser, but is that a Subaru?
Kia.
A Kia, okay.
Yeah, a Kia Sportage. Yeah.
How do you like that?
I've really enjoyed it. So I got this at like COVID when gas was like crazy high.
Yeah.
Remember that? It was like $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
Stupid. And I was in a Grand Cherokee then, and I'm like, man, this thing is eating my lunch. So I was like, I need something with some better gas mileage. And this thing's done good, but I'm ready to get something bigger now. This thing's done me well.
I'm trying the Tundra this year, but actually I got it mainly for snow, but then no, there was no snow this year. So wow. Some pretty crazy stuff out here.
Yeah.
Shoot. Well, just stay safe out there. Last year, man, there was a lot of violent tornadoes.
Last year, I want to say, this is close to, off and on with kids, but about 30-some years, right? I've never seen a June like last year.
Yeah.
That was insanity. It's like every day, every other day was something just major happening.
Yeah, and I missed most of it too, but anyway, I got some of it.
I'm sorry.
No, I did. I missed. You got Wellfleet, didn't you?
Yeah, I was there right when it started out. I
Good for you, man.
A mile north of it
Wow.
with Vince. We were just chilling there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we didn't even have to drive. And,
Wow. I missed that day.
Then I went up to North Dakota. We had the EF5 up there, and
You got that. I got that day. Yeah.
and then Gary just a couple days later after
Yeah,
that.
I missed Gary, so.
Man, that was crazy.
Oh, it looked like it. I was working a lot though then. I was transitioning out of my job and I had to train somebody, so I was pretty much couldn't get away, but
It'll happen again.
Yeah, we'll see what happens this
The
year.
great thing about the storms is there's always going to be some more.
Yeah, right. Unlike that period 3 or 4 years ago where it was an absolute drought. I don't know. And we were like, if somebody got a needle funnel, that was like the prize of the week, you know.
Yeah.
I remember
there was a couple of years where I had, I think, 5 tornadoes combined for 2 years straight. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, it was really bad.
This is rough.
Yep. Well, I guess I might mosey back towards Alda and see if I can check out that spot where the cranes come in and see if any of them fly in or not. But
hey, do me a favor, if you are seeing some, let me know.
okay, all right.
Send me a message saying, yeah, there's a few out here.
Okay, what's the best way to message you?
I mean,
X or Facebook or?
yeah, either or. I think I follow you on both.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll check it out, let you know.
Cool.
I want to see if I think I'm. Yeah, I think I'm pushing. Let me see if I can back up
I think if you go straight back, you'll be good.
without spinning. I don't think
You
I'm.
might be in a little bit.
I think I'm gonna have to go 4-wheel, which and once I get going, I'm gonna keep going because it's pretty soft in here. This thing's kind of heavy too.
Yeah.
All right, see you, Nathan.
Take care.
Wow, that was Nathan Moore, man. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to the. We're gonna say to the guy. Yeah, say goodbye to the geese here, and then we're going to. I had to put it in 4-wheel to get out of that sand back there. And I'll put my seatbelt on too, of course. Gosh. Hey, Cactus, I guess. I hope it's not just my stream, but man alive. I think I hit some people. Because, the chat is broken. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So I'll probably go back and unhide them because I thought they were just playing games, but anyway, we'll roll with it for now. Just give a thumbs up or clapping hands, or I don't even, maybe my stuff doesn't even work. I don't know. Gonna try to head back to Alda. So I was just sitting there talking to Nathan Moore. Man, that guy's tenacious. Freddie and I used to, back in the day when we started chasing, we were chasing against that guy. We were always trying to outdo Nathan Moore, man. He was just tenacious chaser, man. From Nebraska, he lives in Kearney. incredible, incredible storm chaser. Awesome, glad I got to sit there and chat with him for. Yeah, I got some coffee. I got some coffee with me, I think. We're gonna power on broken chat and all here just for a while longer. We got. Let me show you what we got here. We got a storm right now just off to our north. We're going let's see if I can show you. And we're going this direction. And the storm is going that direction as well. Chat isn't running that great, but if you're new to the channel, we'll try to have a better chat next time. I see Auntie Liz is in. Don't forget to subscribe, and a couple new videos have dropped recently. I posted a video yesterday. It was about getting hit by a tornado up in North Dakota, so I thought I needed to get that one out there as it's probably going to come out in some other things. So, and then Freddie dropped a video today. He dropped a new video. So be sure to check those out. Let's see, what's the iShow thing here? Let me check that out real quick. Good night. Good night from Catherine. Rest well. Probably go back and unhide some people because I timed Bill out for a while because I timed some people out because I thought everyone was just messing with me. Somebody even has some Whiskey Omega up there says this might work, question mark, Ness. That's Japanese for it is desu. He said it's a filter that's broken on YouTube. Desu. Desu, that means it is Japanese. Strange stuff. See, Cactus has a W. Press on down to Alda and see, give you a preview of the crane location where we're going to have our Sandhill crane stream coming up. Let's see what Melanie says. idea really that I was even going to be out here today. Didn't think anything was going to happen. But look, but stuff's happening. Look, we got a marginal risk that our storms have just moved out of. We got a thunderstorm risk, and then we've got a storm. It's packing a little bit of wind just off to our north, but it's going to cross us here. And then we got another one in front of us. That's going to mess with our crane viewing spot. So, it's going to be interesting. And then I saw in the forecast there might be a snow event on Sunday. Might be able to stream something on Sunday for snow in Iowa. See, he's still chasing hard, but working full time for University of Nebraska Kearney. That's tough, you know, working a full-time job and getting out there chasing. I might even have to go back to that. It's tough both ways. Drinking my coffee, but I really can't taste it. That's the weird thing. I can't taste it. I absolutely cannot smell it. Again, it just tastes like... It tastes something, but it's kind of like... Tastes like weak hotel coffee. Cactus with the 20-month, the man, the myth, and the legend himself. Thank you for being a member for so long. descent. Okay, we are. We're gonna keep driving on until we get to the Alda or Alda. I'm not sure how you say it. I never know. Hopefully I'll meet somebody from Alda someday. Alda. They can tell me how to say it right. That's our next stop. We're going to stop there. And let's see. And there's some shelter. Alright, we're going to stop there, but we're going to, yeah, we're going to stop there. Basically. Scope out. Viewing site. There's lots of birds up in front of this thing. So I think there might be 15-month storm champion. Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time, SC. Appreciate that support very much. Oh shoot, just got hit with a rock. Just put a chip in my windshield. First one, I'm going to show you the chip. Just happened. Right in there somewhere. Yep, put a chip in the windshield. I got hit a couple times in the last few days, but I didn't notice anything. That one, I heard it and I see it. So thank you, SC, for being a storm champion. Thank you very much, man. Now I know why everyone's doing the emojis, because nothing else was working. That's cool. Barely in front of one of these, and then kind of be in between a couple cells. Here's what it looks like on velocities. Got a new storm champion that just came in. Brand new storm champion. I think brand new. WD. Welcome to Storm Champion. Thank you for becoming a member. I'm going to try to make it worth your while this year. Working hard. Oh, I didn't show you guys the new upgrade, so I'll have to show you the new upgrade. Just testing it out today. So on the way back from Illinois, which was my last storm chase, sure, yeah, that was my last storm chase. And like the day I was driving back, I blew a fuse because I was overloading it with I figured it was going to happen at some point, but I was overloading all the, the AC outlet, the cigarette lighters. I've got 3 of them in here, but still, only a 15 amp fuse. I blew the fuse and I had to ride home because I tried stopping and looking to try to, because I had one spare. I couldn't find it, and so yesterday I spent a good time finding a fuse. Long story short, I found the fuse, and I fixed that. But but I knew I had too many things on the circuit. So my solution is I bought a portable charging station, a very small one. It's on the floor in my back seat, and I'm running Starlink off of that, and I'm probably going to power the iPad off of that as well. And I'm going to show you that as soon as we stop, which is coming up here real soon. What exit is this? This is not, don't think this is Wood River, so it's going to be the next exit. So that's the latest and greatest upgrade. Now what it's going to do, I'm running Starlink off of that battery, which means if I have to stop and shut off the vehicle, Starlink will not shut off. So it continues to run. Plus, if I want to take it out somewhere, I can carry it with me. It doesn't weigh very much. And I can stream remotely because I can power the camera that if I need to, I can power the camera, my phones, and Starlink 5 miles to Alda. So I'm feeling pretty smart about that, but I don't know. My other option was to hardwire an inverter from the battery back through the firewall. I've done that before. I just didn't even want to fool with that. I didn't want to fool with it. I saw this, and you know what? I'm going to try this. Because it'll have more options. Show you that if I remember when I stop. Okay, that's another thing. You gotta remember to do what you say you're going to do. That's how it happens. Yeah, you too. I almost deleted you, Whiskey Omega, and I apologize for that. I put you in timeout. I deeply apologize. If I could, I would bow down before you. That's what you do in Japan when you show that you're very sorry. You bow very deeply. You also do that for elderly people. Elderly people, you bow very low in respect. So I bow very low to you, Whiskey Omega, because I almost deleted you because I just thought, you were part of the others were spamming stuff, and I was wrong. Actually, it was just that the chat was all messed up, and I thought, I'm going to take care of these guys. They're spamming stuff, so I got to go back and unhide a few people, so deeply apologize to them, so if they ever come back. it is, crane. Caught that. It's a crane. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, this stop is where I'm going to exit. Alda. Looks like it's closed, but when we come in March, I'm going to take you in there. Unless it says no cameras or something. Okay, so first of all, this is where we're at. Well, let's do it this way. It's Crane Trust. Nature and Visitor Center, welcome for friends in nature. Nature trails, exhibits, bison herd, art gallery, gift shop. Okay, that's that. I'm not going to park here, but this is... There's some crane statues. Okay, there's some crane statues. Yay! Stormy Nessie, yes, I can see you, if you're asking me. And then this is the place. Now this is a visitor center. So yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. They got their own visitor center here. It does not look very open to me. Let's see, I wonder if there's a sign. It's not open right now. So, March. And there's a trail back behind there that takes you to a bridge, a walking bridge that you go over the Platte River. And I don't know if that's a good place at dusk to view them, or dawn. I'm gonna have to come out here really early in the morning sometime and investigate that. Okay, oh shoot, I was going to show you the I'm going to show you the new battery thing. This is a small, there's a bridge. There's the bridge over there I'm just telling you about. That's the bridge over there. The walking bridge, but up here is where millions of them hang out. So, but I think it's too early. I don't think there's any here yet. one fork of the Platte River, but there's another one down here. Unless I'm off my route. There's Whooping Crane Drive right there. There would be cars out here, but this is the Platte River. Oh, there is one car there. There's a car there. Alright, this is where you view them. This is where they're going to be. They're going to be out there. I don't see any. Well, it'd be early anyway. They come at... They'd start coming in here pretty soon if they were around. But we're going to see... I'm going to see if there's some out here. By golly, there is. Sandhill crane alert, guys. Sandhill crane alert. Get ready. Here they are. There they are. There they are. That's them. I'm going to see if I can pull over here. Some of these locals get mad when you stop here and stuff, but okay guys, there were some Sandhill cranes. There's nobody coming either direction. There's a whole bunch of them out there. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm gonna stop here just for a second. Out there, see them? Those are Sandhill cranes out there. Look at that. They're way out there. So that's what they do. It's too early. They will fly. Okay. Let me make sure I'm on the right. See, they see me, so they're kind of backing off right now. But there's the Sandhill cranes. Stop for a second. There's nobody coming from either direction. This will allow me to get out and get a better view. And you can hear them. Why does it have to be raining? Because it's raining and my engine's going. Let's see, let me wipe off the camera. I shut off the vehicle. Maybe you can hear them now. Semi coming. I'm gonna have to. We'll come back. some right here, right by the road. They're meandering. Pull it here. Pull in here, so. See if we can hear them now. So, well, that solves that. The cranes are here. They're not here. I'd say there's, in this location, there's maybe, because they're way out there in that field, much bigger flocks. I'd say they're about 1,000 here. Make sure we are back up just a little bit. There, so it's rainy. Oh yeah, I also see them. See, I don't have a very good zoom on this camera, but over here, you can see them way out there. That's them out in that field. A whole big old flock of them out there. think what they're going to do is they're going to take off and fly to the river. But the river might be a little too high for them to roost there. Let's see if I can turn around here. Find a better location to get a little closer. So that's it. You know, I was like, there's no crane, but now there's thousands of them here right now. There's not millions yet, but there are thousands. They're on the other side of the road here too. Over there. Unfortunately, there's a highway here. Okay, I'm going to slow down here and give you a shot right outside the window. Okay, I got a car coming, so now I got a highway with no shoulder. Not the best place to get close. Oh, look at them on this side of the road. Oh, my lands are all over out there. It's hard to pick them out, but they're out there. And they're on the other side of the highway. I also see them all on a whole bunch of them on the other side of the highway. But It's poor camera quality. I'm sorry about that, but need a better way to zoom. So I wonder, oops. Some flying. So I wonder where they're going to land for the night. There's a couple up in the... There they are. Their long legs trail behind. Oh, they're moving. There comes some in. Maybe they'll land. They're gonna land. There they go. There they go. Okay. So they gradually kind of moved away. They moved away from me because they don't like danger. I see some flocking over there by the river, so maybe they're starting to make their way over. Here comes some flying. Let's see if they're going to land or are they going to. No, they're going across the road. Okay, well, I think we accomplished a goal there, but I do want to show you, hopefully I don't scare them by getting out of the car here. I want to show you my new setup with I don't want the birds to be spooked. So this is my new, this is how I power my Starlink. Should tell me how much charge is left. It says there's, I think it says there's 9 hours and 15 minutes remaining. Yeah, and I've only used 68%. Well, now it says 7 hours and 58 minutes remaining. But okay, this is how I power Starlink. It's plugged in right there. So that's my new latest and greatest, certified latest and greatest idea. Okay, so the sun, I don't know if they're going to hang out in the field or are they actually going to go over to the river. Whoa, look at these out my window, man. Oh. Actually, they're going to fly over the car. Missed them. Some in up high. They're everywhere, man. They're out in that field out there. Out in that field, there's some kind of a marker. They're on both sides. On both sides of the highway. And we got a storm. Some kind of a storm coming in as well. Shelf cloud. They're flying over in front of us. Both sides of the road. A ton of them right there. That might have been the best spot yet. I see some in the air, so question is, are they coming in? Are they going to spend the night on the Platte River, which is where they typically would spend the night, or is there too much water? Is the river too high? See them. Yeah, they're spending the night out. There's some spending the night out there right now, so here we go. I'm gonna give you a shot. See them out there coming in? Here they come. I'm sitting on a bridge over the Platte River, and you're seeing this live. They're coming in. Here comes some more flocks. Coming in. Eventually, see the flocks. What they're doing is they're coming into land, and they will just fill this river, but they're out there on sandbars, and that's where they're going to spend the night, is out there. So this is just a little let me have my lights on. It's a little precursor to getting some good shots.
Yeah, pretty good, right?
Yeah. Are you from around here?
No.
Okay, where are you from?
From Chicago, coming back from Colorado.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty cool sight. Glad you're catching it.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky.
They all come here at night to bed down, but
yeah, a lot more at night.
yeah, and there's a ton up there, up the road, in the both sides of the field.
Oh, are there?
Yeah, they're just thousands on each side of the road.
Okay.
So if you want a little closer look,
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
you can zoom up there.
you.
Take care, man. You guys from Chicago out here viewing this. Yeah, it's there you go, man. We got a little sneak peek. Got a little sneak peek of the Sandhill cranes tonight. We're coming back for another adventure of it, but there'll be a lot more. There'll be a lot more there tonight. The darker it gets, the more they come just piling in. They just all come in, landing there. It gets really loud because they're all chirping and stuff. And the reason why they land out there in the river is for protection. They feel safe out there from predators. That is what they do. Wow. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Give the stream a like, please. Sub if you haven't already, and get ready, because here in a couple of weeks, somewhere down the road here, we're going to lock in on a stream. Let's see, where do I want to go from here? I think I'll go this way. Down the interstate. Well, guys, what'd you think? What'd you think? Did you see any? Think we were going to see any cranes tonight. I mean, actually, I didn't know if we were going to see any. I just thought that maybe I was seeing things earlier today when I thought I saw a flock of them, but turns out they're already here. And there's only going to be more, a lot more. Come here to the Platte River, this area right here between here and Kearney, between Grand Island and Kearney, and I guess they hang out for about 2 weeks, maybe longer, and they replenish themselves. They feed on stuff, and then they fly. There's some big flocks overhead right now. I don't know if they're geese or cranes. You can tell those are geese, I think. You can tell by their feet. You can see the feet dragging behind. Then after a couple of weeks, then they're going to take off and they fly north. They go to, some go all the way to Siberia, I guess. They go to Canada. They go to different places. I know the chat hasn't been working very good for you guys to be able to talk back and forth. So probably won't go a whole lot longer because it's really not very conducive. Although somebody's got a comment in there. Let's see. Maybe the comments are working a little better. Hey, I saw the video. I did see Trey's video. I was going to watch it, but I haven't watched it yet on the SPC model changes, and I would like to see it. But no, I have not. If you're asking me, you might be asking the chat, but I have not seen it yet. It's slowly getting better. The chat is slowly working in. Oh, it's working again, Whiskey Omega says, yeah. Alright, so we're finally ramping up on chat's ramping back up again. We got comments are actually working. I do want to see that video of the SPC changes. I saw the thumbnail. And I don't want to forget to watch that. By the way, a little info commercial. So Freddie McKinney dropped a new video today. I watched it, and it brought back some memories for sure. And there's some places where I'm in the video, and then there's also some stuff that I'd never seen yet. Enderlin footage, I'd never seen any of that before. And then I dropped a new video yesterday of being caught in the Enderlin EF2 video just east of Enderlin. And Mike Delane and I were chasing that night. We got caught. See, we got a super chat from Court the Brave. W. John and W. Viewers. Thanks for hanging in there, everyone. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Court the Brave. W's to Court. Court has probably been the longest, most consistent, well, other than Diane, but probably the longest, most consistent moderator moderator on the channel, so W's to Court, thank you for the super chat. I need to return some favors to her. For sure, one of these days we'll figure that one out. But big W's to Court the Brave. She's a moderator for me, a moderator for Freddie. Nefo's in with a super chat, wishing you and the wife get well soon. Yes. That's where I'm headed home now to check on Melanie. W Nefo for that. Melanie is under the weather, definitely, so just keep her in prayer. Confident that she'll be better here in a few days. But thank you, Nefo. Thank you for that support. We got Starlink up and running. We're running the Starlink Mini. So we got Starlink up and running, and we're running it off of a battery. Oh wow, look at all the birds. There's a huge flock out there. I don't know if you can see them, but you can. That's snow geese out there though. They are bedding down for the night. Out in that cornfield, huge flock of snow geese. Finding stuff to chase right now. Finding stuff to chase and trying to stay current. Been a rough year with no snow out.
setup can use a camera like that. So.
Yeah, I need a good camera to be able to stream this because, man, the zoom on this iPhone is just shot. So maybe it's time. Would an upgraded iPhone do better?
It would 100%. Yeah, the new iPhones, and even the 16 Pro, 17 Pro have much better zoom lens. It would be a lot better on the zoom.
All right. That's probably my next step is to upgrade the screen.
Yeah, we might need to go into AT&T and clear that stuff out.
Yep. Might come up to Omaha one of these days and just
figure it out.
Yeah, figure that whole thing out. So
there even is an AT&T store.
Oh gosh, I know. I might have to go down to Texas to
really go to Arlington.
Might have to go down to Texas, yeah, to get find an AT&T store. So. Awesome.
Yeah, it's actually there is an AT&T store here in Omaha. It's like
yeah, it says there is.
There's like one. There's two.
Two, yeah, maybe there's two.
Two AT&T,
might even be one in Lincoln.
Maybe one in Lincoln. Wow.
Well, I'm sure the chat's probably telling me to tell you to say hi, so.
Hi, Chad. What's up, Chad? Yeah.
What's up, man? Alright, well,
yeah, I'll probably let you get back to your stream and focus on that.
I'm gonna, probably up here at Aurora, probably just gonna call it a night because the chase is winding down. Yeah, there's some pretty emojis in the chat, so.
Let's go. Thanks, guys. Okay, perfect.
Alright.
I'll let you go, Dad.
Alright, talk to you later.
Thanks, okay. Yep. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, catch you later. Yeah, bye.
Alright, see you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, guys, for spamming some Freddy emojis in there, so. Wow, what a nice little chase here. What a nice little chase, so. Yeah, it looks like there's loves up here, so that's probably where we're going to. Call it. And then roll home and then kind of lock in to get ready for maybe possible snow chase on Sunday afternoon. Kind of what I was seeing on the models, like last night, maybe this morning. I haven't looked at the models much today, but lock in on that. And I just appreciate, I appreciate a lot of things. Definitely appreciate Mod Squad. Thank you very much. I don't say it enough. Streamlabs wasn't working. I think it was all that chat things. Maybe Streamlabs messed it up, but the Mod Squad, you're really one of the reasons why this is one of the best. It's not a big channel, but it's one of the best channels out there, I think, and it's because of the community. It's because of the community and what we try to do as a team. Try to make storm chasing cool. And then a thank you to all the Storm Champion members and those who regularly gift and give super chats. Appreciate that very much. And gift members, and just appreciate all you guys, man. That's actually a message, part of a message I'll be delivering this Sunday. Thankfulness. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. So in everything give thanks. Thankfulness. What's the fuel here? Fuel here is actually higher than it is where so I'm gonna wait till I get back locally, because even with the discount here, it's going to be higher than what I'm paying for back near my county. But I'm gonna pull into this Love's. Pull in here. Yes. Yeah, Lydia, give thanks. And everything, give thanks. I mean, you know, not every situation is something that we like. Some stuff, I mean, obviously we don't, are bad, but I think we can give thanks for grace through those bad times. We can give thanks for the good things that happen, and then we can also let people know that we are thankful for them. Got a lot of things to be thankful for. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, guys. Well, we had a decent stream today. Peaked at about 500 almost, I think. So it wasn't the most exciting chase, but it was. We got to have some fun and see some cool stuff. Thanks, Bill. Glad the chat issue is all resolved. I think it's all resolved. Let's see here. I don't know if there's any. YouTube is done things differently, and I need to figure out how to see if there's somebody that wants to can't remember where you go to do this. Settings? Nope. General? No. Customization? Redirect. Here we go. Let's see if anybody's severe weather threat. Justin Franson. Upcoming. Jason Fung. Could send you over to Austin Rue at Indian Hills for his Wednesday night Bible study, but I won't do that because it probably might offend some people. So that being the case, we'll just have to end it. Okay. Let's go live. Let's see. Let's click on that. Okay, guys, again, 100% appreciate everyone. Have a wonderful night. Stay tuned for more storm chasing action. Don't forget to give the stream a like, please, and also subscribe if you haven't done that yet on the way out. And we look forward to catching you on the next one. You guys are awesome. Keep being awesome. Keep being awesome. Thank you for the prayers for Melanie. Yes. Give some prayers out there, out for Melanie, that she'll get better real soon. And Essie Gilmore, good night to you. Sean Gaming, all you guys, take care, man. Take care.